short-range forecast for Bangor and the lower Penobscot Valley. Tonight, clear this evening, then cloudy with the chance of snow after midnight. Snow accumulation up to 1 inch possible. Lows around 19. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chance of snow 40%. Monday, mostly cloudy with the chance of light snow in the morning, then mostly sunny in the afternoon. Snow accumulation around 1 inch possible. Total snow accumulation 1 to 2 inches. Highs around 30. Northwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Chance of snow 50%. Monday night, clear. Lows around 4 above. West winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tuesday, mostly cloudy with a 50% chance of snow. Highs in the lower 20s. Light and variable winds, becoming southeast around 5 miles per hour in the afternoon. Tuesday night, snow likely. Lows around 20. Southeast winds around 5 miles per hour. Chance of snow 70%. Wednesday, a chance of freezing rain, snow and sleet in the morning, then cloudy with the chance of rain. Highs in the upper 30s. Chance of precipitation 50%. Here is the short-range forecast for coastal Maine from Bucksport to the Scoodic Peninsula, including Bar Harbor, MDI, and Acadia National Park. Night, mostly clear this evening, then mostly cloudy with the chance of light snow after midnight. Snow accumulation around 1 inch possible. Lows in the upper 20s. Southwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour with gusts up to 25 miles per hour. Chance of snow 40%. Monday, mostly cloudy with light snow likely in the morning, then mostly sunny in the afternoon. Additional snow accumulation around 1 inch. Total snow accumulation 1 to 2 inches. Highs in the lower 30s. Northwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour with gusts up to 30 miles per hour. Chance of snow 60%. Monday night, mostly clear. Lows 8 to 18 above. Northwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour with gusts up to 25 miles per hour. Tuesday, cloudy. Snow likely, mainly in the afternoon. Highs in the mid-20s. North winds around 5 miles per hour, becoming southeast in the afternoon. Chance of snow 60%. Tuesday night, snow likely. A chance of rain after midnight. Lows in the mid-20s. Southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation 70%. Wednesday, cloudy. A chance of rain and freezing rain in the morning. Highs in the lower 40s. Chance of precipitation 40%. Here is the short-range forecast for coastal Waldo County. Tonight, partly cloudy this evening, then cloudy with the chance of snow showers after midnight. Lows in the mid-20s. Light and variable winds. Chance of snow 50%. Monday, mostly cloudy with snow showers likely in the morning, then partly sunny in the afternoon. Snow accumulation around 1 inch possible. Highs in the lower 30s. Northwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Chance of snow 60%. Monday night, partly cloudy. Lows around 11. Northwest winds around 10 miles per hour in the evening, becoming light and variable. Tuesday, cloudy with a 50% chance of snow. Highs in the upper 20s. Light and variable winds. Tuesday night, snow likely. Light snow accumulation possible. Lows in the mid-20s. Chance of snow 60%. Here is the long-range forecast for the listening area. Wednesday night, cloudy in the evening, then becoming partly cloudy. Lows in the mid-20s. Thursday, mostly sunny. Highs in the upper 30s. Thursday night and Friday, partly cloudy. Lows around 20. Highs in the lower 30s. Friday night, partly cloudy. Lows 10 to 20. Saturday, mostly cloudy. Highs in the lower 30s. Saturday night, partly cloudy. Lows 5 to 15 above. Sunday, sunny. Highs in the upper 20s.
Current weather observations play next, followed by recent climate reports.
Here are the 7 p.m. land-based weather observations. In Bangor it was clear. The temperature was 28 degrees, the dew point was 14, and the relative humidity was 55%. The wind was south at 6 miles an hour, producing a wind chill of 22. The pressure was 29.92 inches and steady. Across down East Maine, it was 36 at Bass Harbor and 36 at Stonington. Through northern Maine, it was 23 at Fort Kent and 22 at Greenville. It was clear, with a temperature of 22 at Frenchville, 25 at Caribou, 27 at Presque Isle, and 27 at Holton. At Millinocket, it was partly cloudy, with a temperature of 24. In southern Maine, it was clear, with a temperature of 30 at Augusta, 34 at Rockland, 30 at Wiscasset, 32 at Lewiston, and 34 at Portland. At Freiburg, it was partly cloudy, with a temperature of 31. Elsewhere in New England, it was clear, with a temperature of 34 at Albany and 37 at Hartford. It was partly cloudy, with a temperature of 38 at Boston and 36 at Providence. At Burlington, it was cloudy, with a temperature of 34. The Bangor climate summary for this evening, as of 6 p.m., January 29, 2012. Today's high temperature of 37 degrees occurred at 2:59 p.m. This high was 9 degrees above the normal high of 28. The record high is 46 degrees, which was last set in 1950. Today's low temperature of 31 occurred at 6:07 a.m. This low was 24 degrees above the normal low of 7. The record low is minus 20 degrees, which was set in 1971. The mean temperature was 34 degrees and was 17 degrees above the normal of 17. A trace of precipitation fell today, which brings the monthly total to 1.91 inches. This is 0.80 inches below the normal amount of 2.71 inches for January. The total precipitation for the year now stands at 1.91 inches, which is 0.80 inches below normal. The total snowfall for the month stands at 0.0 inches, which is normal. The total snowfall for the year stands at 33.7 inches, which is 1.1 inches below normal. There were 3 inches of snow on the ground. There were 31 heating degree days today, which is 17 below normal. This brings the monthly total to 1,208, which is 182 below normal. The yearly total since July 1st is 3,618, which is 693 below normal. Today the maximum wind observed was 22 miles an hour from the southwest, which occurred at 10:51 a.m. The highest wind gust observed was 30 miles an hour from the west, which occurred at 11:35 a.m. Today the average wind speed was 10 miles an hour. Today's maximum relative humidity was 89%, and the minimum relative humidity was 35%. Today's mean relative humidity was 62%. The normal high temperature for tomorrow is 28 degrees, and the normal low is 7. The record high for tomorrow is 46, which last occurred in 2008, and the record low is minus 16, which occurred in 1948. Sunset tonight is at 4:39 p.m. Sunrise tomorrow is at 6:57 a.m.
The Marine section now begins. Special Marine bulletins play, followed by current observations.
Here are the 7 p.m. buoy observations, reported southwest to northeast. At 12 nautical miles southeast of Portland, the wind was southwest. At 16 knots, the temperature was 40 degrees, the sea temperature was 42 degrees, the wave height was 3 feet, and the period was 10 seconds. At Gulf of Maine, the wind was west. At 19 knots, the temperature was 41 degrees, the sea temperature was 44 degrees, the wave height was 6 feet, and the period was 6 seconds. At Central Main Shelf, the wind was west. At 16 knots, the temperature was 40 degrees, the sea temperature was 44 degrees, the wave height was 5 feet, and the period was 6 seconds. At Matinigus Rock, the wind was west. At 23 knots, the temperature was 39 degrees. At West Penobscot Bay, the wind was west. At 12 knots, the temperature was 38 degrees, the sea temperature was 38 degrees, the wave height was 2 feet, and the period was 6 seconds. At Mount Desert Rock, the wind was west. At 24 knots, the temperature was 40 degrees. At Eastern Main Shelf, the wind was west. At 17 knots, the temperature was 39 degrees. The sea temperature was 42 degrees. The wave height was 7 feet, and the period was 8 seconds. At Jonesport, the wind was west. At 21 knots, the temperature was 39 degrees. The sea temperature was 44 degrees. The wave height was 9 feet, and the period was 8 seconds. At Georges Bank, the wind was west. At 16 knots, the temperature was 42 degrees. The sea temperature was 45 degrees. The wave height was 10 feet, and the period was 8 seconds. Here is the tide report. At Bar Harbor, the last high tide on Sunday at 2:58 p.m. was predicted to be 10.0 feet, forecast at 9.7 feet, and measured at 9.7 feet. The water height at 7 o'clock p.m. was 2.9 feet. For Sunday, a low tide of 1.1 feet is forecast for 9:08 p.m. For Monday, a high tide of 10.1 feet is forecast for 3:20 a.m. Sunrise is at 6:53 a.m. A low tide of 1.1 feet is forecast for 9:42 a.m. A high tide of 9.2 feet is forecast for 3:48 p.m. Sunset is at 4:38 p.m. At Bass Harbor, for Sunday, a low tide of 1.2 feet is predicted at 8:41 p.m. For Monday, a high tide of 9.6 feet is predicted at 3:24 a.m. At Blue Hill Harbor, for Sunday, a low tide of 1.2 feet is predicted at 9:19 p.m. For Monday, a high tide of 9.8 feet is predicted at 3:29 a.m. At Castine, for Sunday, a low tide of 1.3 feet is predicted at 9:19 p.m. For Monday, a high tide of 9.8 feet is predicted at 3:35 a.m.
You are listening to NOAA Weather Radio, the voice of NOAA's National Weather Service. This is station KEC 93, located in Ellsworth, Maine, serving its listening area with daily weather and emergency information. This transmitter broadcasts with 1,000 watts on a frequency of 162.400. It originates from the National Weather Service office in Caribou, Maine. Your marine forecasts follow.
Here is the forecast for the Intracoastal Waterway from Scoodic Point to Stonington. Tonight, southwest winds 15 to 25 knots, diminishing to 10 to 15 knots after midnight. Seas 2 to 3 feet. A chance of light snow after midnight with visibility 1 to 3 nautical miles. Monday, west winds 10 to 15 knots, becoming northwest 15 to 25 knots in the afternoon. Seas 2 to 3 feet, subsiding to 1 to 2 feet in the afternoon. Light snow likely in the morning, then a chance of snow in the afternoon. Visibility 1 to 3 nautical miles. Monday night, northwest winds 15 to 25 knots, diminishing to 10 to 15 knots after midnight. Seas 2 to 4 feet. Tuesday, north winds around 5 knots, becoming east in the afternoon. Seas 1 to 2 feet. Snow likely, mainly in the afternoon. Visibility 1 to 3 nautical miles. Tuesday night, southeast winds 5 to 10 knots. Seas 1 to 2 feet. Snow likely. A chance of rain after midnight. Visibility 1 to 3 nautical miles. Here is the forecast for coastal waters from Scoodic Point to Stonington out 25 nautical miles. Tonight, southwest winds 20 to 25 knots with gusts up to 30 knots. Seas 6 to 8 feet. A chance of rain after midnight with visibility 1 to 3 nautical miles. Monday, west winds 15 to 20 knots with gusts up to 25 knots. Seas 5 to 8 feet. Light snow likely in the morning. A chance of rain. Visibility 1 to 3 nautical miles. Monday night, northwest winds 15 to 20 knots with gusts up to 25 knots. Seas 4 to 6 feet. Tuesday, north winds 5 to 10 knots, becoming east in the afternoon. Seas 1 to 2 feet. Snow likely, mainly in the afternoon. Visibility 1 to 3 nautical miles. Tuesday night, southeast winds around 10 knots. Seas 2 to 3 feet. Snow likely in the evening, then a chance of rain after midnight. Visibility 1 to 3 nautical miles. Here is the forecast for Penobscot Bay. Tonight, west winds 15 to 25 knots, becoming southwest after midnight. A few gusts up to 30 knots. Seas 5 to 7 feet. A chance of snow showers after midnight with visibility 1 to 3 nautical miles. Monday, west winds 15 to 20 knots with gusts up to 25 knots. Seas 4 to 7 feet. A chance of snow showers in the morning. Monday night, northwest winds 10 to 20 knots, diminishing to 5 to 15 knots after midnight. Seas 4 to 6 feet, subsiding to 2 to 4 feet after midnight. Tuesday, west winds around 5 knots, becoming southeast in the afternoon. Seas around 2 feet in the morning, then 1 foot or less. A chance of snow. A chance of rain in the afternoon. Visibility 1 to 3 nautical miles. Here is the forecast for coastal waters from Stonington to Port Clyde out 25 nautical miles. Tonight, southwest winds 10 to 20 knots. Gusts up to 25 knots. Seas 2 to 3 feet. A chance of snow showers after midnight with visibility 1 to 3 nautical miles. Monday, northwest winds 5 to 15 knots. A few gusts up to 25 knots. Seas 3 to 4 feet. Snow showers likely in the morning. Monday night, northwest winds 10 to 15 knots with gusts up to 20 knots, diminishing to 5 to 10 knots after midnight. Seas 2 to 4 feet. Tuesday, west winds around 5 knots, becoming southeast in the afternoon. Seas 1 foot or less. A chance of snow. Visibility 1 to 3 nautical miles.